Now, many of you already know that NIO has formed partnership with Geely and Chang'an when it comes to their battery swapping station business. This is something that is pretty good because it is expected to increase or generate NIO more revenue. I mean, you will know that these two partnerships they were announced late or in the Q4 of 2024, which is something that of course excited a lot of the new investors because we have always, or we waited long enough to of course see the partnerships or the first partnership be confirmed by NIO, which is something that is pretty amazing. Though we were thinking that the first partnership could be of NIO and Mercedes-Benz, which of course it was going to also be a great deal. These of course deals that NIO has struck with Chang'an and of course Geely, they are also big because annually both those companies they sell vehicles, or they sell cars of over 1 million, which is something that has to show you the capacity that those cars have. Now today, ladies and gents, we got yet two confirmation of two new partnerships, which one of the partnership is of course the current partner of NIO when it comes to producing their car, and it's Jack. You will know that of course they are the ones that are helping NIO produce their cars, and one of their contracts it is supposed to end, or on the F1 factory is supposed to end now in Q1 of 2024, which we know that Jack is not intending to renew that contract, which will make NIO not to have a partner anymore to produce their cars, which we all know that NIO last year or sometime last year they acquired a company by the name of Leopard, who has got the license to produce these cars, which will then make NIO to start producing their own cars. This is good news, and to get to see Jack also signing of course this partnership, or also joining NIO in terms of this partnership of battery swapping station, it's not surprising because they know or they've worked with NIO. They know the kind of a product this battery swapping station is. It is pretty good. I mean, you know that Jack, I think, was it last month, I think around December, we read that they've already started producing their own EV, or they've started producing their own electric vehicle car, which to know that they've partnered with NIO, that just means that you will get their EVs also utilizing of course NIO's battery swapping station network, and or help NIO deploy this battery swapping station network. So now Jack is not the only company that signed this strategic partnership. We've got also Cherry, it is also a very big one because Cherry's annual sales for 2023, or car sales for 2023, they were over 1.88 million, which is something that is pretty amazing because a car that sells almost 2 million of cars in a year, partnering with NIO when it comes to battery swapping stations. I know majority of the cars are not EVs, but they've got a couple of hybrids, which of course they should be transitioning into of course a fleet, a big fleet of EVs very soon. And to get to see NIO partnering with such company that is selling almost 2 million cars, it's another big boost, or it is a good catalyst, because once again we are going to see NIO getting extra or additional revenues from these partnerships. These partnerships are just good for NIO because the non-EV sales this year, ladies and gents, is going to increase or grow because of these partnerships. I mean, you will know that, or even those partnerships, Chang'an and Geely that were of course announced in 2024, they have not started using NIO's battery swapping stations, because that for a company to use NIO's battery swapping station, they need to modify, or their chassis must be that of NIO standards, which is something that of course we know that it is going to happen. I hope to see it happen this year, which will be so amazing because that will generate NIO revenues, or more revenues, as they of course these other companies use NIO battery swapping station to swap their batteries in their EVs. We are going to see NIO generating revenues from that, because they will also have the options to of course upgrade their battery, which you know, even to the NIO owners or to the NIO clients, they are paying around $6 to do that, and we still don't know how much it will take to swap and get, or have your car have a 150 kilowatts battery. NIO has not given us the details about that battery yet, and it will be part of the batteries that get swapped at NIO's battery swapping station. It's just that we don't know price wise how NIO is going to structure that. So these two new partnerships of Jack and Cherry that we just read about today are good news to NIO. Once again, we are seeing many companies or big automakers joining hands with NIO when it comes to battery swapping stations, and to know that NIO, it is a leader in this fast growing is one of the leaders in this fast growing EV industry, being partnering with other big automakers out there. It makes me to be really excited as the new investor, because like I said, the most important thing is that this will generate NIO's additional revenues, which is something that I don't think is supposed to be taken lightly. These partnerships are good because they will give NIO additional revenues over and above the revenues that they generate from their users. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the likes button, comment and subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click the notification bell so that at least to get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, I'm very excited about the two partnerships that we read about today, and that is Cherry and Jack, who we know that Cherry is Jack is the same company that has been helping NIO produce their cars, and they are now producing their own EVs, or they've started producing their own EVs, which is something that, of course, to know that they will be using the NIO's battery swapping station network, it is always good to show that they are still in good terms. It is always good to see companies continue working together. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you buy NIO for the very first time, it is always good that you do your own due diligence, so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.